Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Salesforce AI Champions. Today I'll be going to talk about list view buttons in Salesforce. So in Salesforce, list view buttons enable users to perform bulk action on multiple records directly from the list view. So I am currently in a case list view and the list view is name is recently viewed. We have multiple list views. So in the list views, in the top right corner we can see these buttons. So these buttons are nothing but list view buttons. We can configure this button like to create new record, to make means multiple record changes at a time. So list view button basically perform bulk actions on multiple records. We can select multiple records, then then we can perform some bulk action. So today's use case will be on this scenario only, like we want to update multiple cases status to be closed. So we want to perform bulk action on bulk cases, means those action on the bulk cases records to update the status at once, means to avoid the manual updation, to going each and to drill down each and every case and update the status manually. We could do it from the list view. So we will be selecting multiple cases which are not in closed status. Then there will be a button in this list view, like a bulk close cases kind of button name will be there, and on clicking on the button we can select the status to be closed, or any field we can just update. So we are going to talk about, and I'll be going to demonstrate that use case only. So these buttons, so these list view buttons are like streamlining workflows like updating fields, sending emails, or launching flows. So these buttons are customized via list view buttons layout. Will have as like Salesforce lightning page layouts or lightning record pages. We do have the same for list view buttons layouts as well, which we can configure in the object manager. So we'll be going to see that as well. And we can include standard actions like delete, or custom actions like lightning component or visual force component as well. So some of the key features and how we can access. So on clicking on this gear icon, we just simply need to click on this edit object. So I'll be going to show this use case on the case object, and in the object manager for case we can find the list view button in here. So the list view button layout. So we do find this layout list view, and in here we can see these are the buttons currently configured, right? So if I just click on edit, we could see that these buttons are available to be a checkbox available. I means those are available, and like these are the available few actions are available. But our use case is to like update bulk cases at once, right? So we'll be creating a new action for that as well. And something just key features to note down, like bulk processing, users can select multiple records up to 200 at a time to perform actions simultaneously. Regarding customization, administrator can add, remove, or rearrange buttons, including custom actions on the list view. And types like support standard actions like new, custom actions, or links like URL, visual force page, and lightning component. And access requirements: to create a custom list view button, you must select list button and enable the checkbox display checkbox for multi record selection, right? So let me just show you, like this is a cased list view, and if we want to launch a flow instead of a standard button, what we can do? So from this button links and action, we could click on this new button or link. I'll be going to show this demo on the later session in the next upcoming session, but today's session will be a little bit on the manual standard button, like on clicking on the custom button without the flow. So let me just show you. So in here also we can just create the action for the list view button, and in here like display checkboxes for multi record selection. For example, from this list of records we can select multiple records, and we can pass those records to a flow, to a auto launch flow, to a screen flow. Those kind of operation we could do from this standard action. And in here we just need to select the content source as a URL, and we can pass the flow name like flow slash then flow API name, right? Flow API name. So this is how we can just we can just configure the list view button to launch a screen flow or an auto launch flow, right? So we'll be going to see this use case in the next session, but let me just go through for this session only. And I'll just create I'll just go to the list view button layout, and from edit I'll just create new custom list view button. I'll from custom button section, we can see that click here to create a new custom list action button is available. I'll just simply click on it, and I'll just provide the label as bulk close cases, right? We want to we want to close multiple cases at a time, right? So this will be list view a list button only, and in here we can just simply we want to detail page, right? So this will be our list view button, that is correct, and I'll just click on save. Okay, okay, let me just cancel this one, and we can just from the buttons, links and actions, let me just create a new action here. So and we can refer that action from this from that list view button, right? So we want to what when we'll do when we want to refer a flow, in that time we'll be using this new button or link actions in which we could refer the URL. But to update a record, right? So in here we just need to select action, new action instead of that button. So we want to create a quick action, right? And the action type should be we want to update the case record, right? So we just need to select update a record, and let me just provide the label in here as bulk close cases, right? So and we are just good to go. I'll just save it, and now in here we could select what are the fields needs to be shown. Means after selecting these cases, we will be pop up to this page layout, right? We'll just need to provide those case information that we want to update. So we want to update only the case, and if we want to update some description, that is why let me just provide case and description in this page layout, and we are just good to go. We can add different fields as well, other fields as well. Let me just update the priority as well. Let me just update the priority, and let me just click on save. And we are just good to go, and our case action got created. And I'll just go to the list view button layout, and I'll just click on edit. And now we can see in the available section this bulk close cases action is available. I'll just add it in the selected actions, and I'll just uncheck all of them. I just need the new case button, standard button, and this custom actions, right? I'll just save, and I'll just go to the case list views again, and I'll just hard refresh the page, and we could see like there are two buttons are available, right? New or bulk close cases. And if I just select directly bulk close cases, it will say like select at least one record, right? So we just need to select at least one record to perform. Now let me just select three records from the case, and I can see that these case status are not closed, right? So let me just select these cases, and I'll just click on bulk close cases, and we could see those fields that we added in the layout is now showing. And I'll just update the case status to be closed and the priority to low. And let me just provide a test description, test closed cases. right? And now in here in this section we could see that like there is a section what are those fields will be updated for those cases is now showing, and it's showing like there are description, priority and status. These three fields will be updated on clicking on save, right? If I just click on save, and this is showing some pop-up like update three records and change these fields, description, priority, status. And if I just click on OK, there are some issues like required fields are missing. That is why one of the case record didn't updated. So that is okay, let me just dismiss it. And if there are some issues while updating the records, this will show in these quick action errors, right? We can just simply again check on it and dismiss and close, right? And now we could see that these two cases got closed, right? And one of them did not closed because there was no product was selected. And now what we understand for today's demo, we can create a new a list view button from the case object, from the case buttons linked action, and we just need to click on the new action to create a specific object oriented DML operations, like to create a record, to update a record. Out of the box feature we can utilize this one and create a new action, and we can just simply add that action into the list view button layout on clicking on edit, right? Now in the next session I'll be going to talk about like I'll be going to talk about how to create this new button or link, and this will be and I'll be going to select this option, right? This option, list view button, list button, and which will display checkboxes for multi record selection. And in here in the URL I'll pass a screen flow, so that from whenever user is selecting multiple case records, and we can launch the screen flow from on clicking on the button, and the IDs will be automatically automatically taken as an input to the screen flow. So I'll going to discuss in the next session, so please stay tuned. And I can just select go to select the example as well on clicking on this example. So that's all for today's demo. I'll be adding more tutorials on Salesforce, Omni Studio and data cloud topics, so please stay tuned. And if you like this video, please do like, share, subscribe my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.